happy to see you all. Hi! How are you?
Hi guys, I'm so good. How are you doing amidst this craziness?
And we are so excited. Say hello to Sarah. You guys know each other.
Oh,
Hello. No, that's her.
Seriously, Sarah.
This is yours.
Welcome
We're
to the
finally
family.
both in LA.
What was that?
I love this.
Yeah,
I love this.
We're
The whole
all
family's in the kitchen.
And now I'm squatting a little bit more here. Let's see. I'm gonna lift
I know.
it up. There we go. It's gonna be a little messy and a little loud today because this is a true family bake. But it's so nice to officially meet you, Loren. Everyone, this is Loren Brill, CEO and founder of Sweet Loren's. And if you don't know what that is, let me just show you.
Go for it.
Cookie dough, reinvented. All clean, non-GMO, gluten-free, plant-based ingredients. And it is the best cookie dough I've ever had.
Yay.
It's dangerous.
It is so dangerous because you sent me some. And the thing is, because it's plant-based, it's safe to eat raw. And believe me, I've had it raw. I've had too much of it. And it's so delicious. And today we're doing a family bake, and we're going to do what? What are we making today?
So this is literally perfect timing just because it's Memorial Day weekend too. So it's like people are home. I know we all want to celebrate. We all want to have fun meals, at least with our family or whoever we can, hang out with during this crazy quarantine time. So today we're going to make the most delicious recipe possible. Also the easiest, so anyone can do it. Cookie dough ice cream. Like the Ben and Jerry's original cookie dough ice cream, but reinvented in a much cleaner, delicious way, and something that's so easy for anyone to make at home. So I just want people to, if they're like, I can't bake, yes you can. You can definitely do this recipe, and it's going to be delicious. But also, if you have anyone in the family who has a food allergy or is trying to be more plant-based or gluten-free or nut-free, our product is safe for everyone. So that's what we just really push. It's universal. Just everyone loves it, and you don't compromise taste or anything.
Not even close. The flavor is better, like I said, than any cookie dough I've ever had.
Awesome.
That I bought ready. And what's interesting about our little family here is that I'm vegan. Sarah, you there are so many food restrictions with this one. And Alex,
really? What do you stay away from, Sarah?
So I've been gluten-free, dairy-free, and I avoid refined sugar as much as possible for 16 years now.
Wow.
Which was why it was so excited. That's how we initially got introduced, actually.
Right.
Because I'm so obsessed with gluten-free baking. And a mutual friend of ours introduced us back in New York. It's like, you guys just need to connect.
Yeah.
All of the things.
No, because if you are gluten-free or dairy-free or vegan, it's like nearly impossible to find delicious baked goods. So we crack that code so that you never have to have to compromise.
And also Maya is gluten-free.
Right.
She said, right? You're gluten-free, and sometimes it feels like you don't get to eat anything fun. Because you can't have gluten. But you know what, Maya? Maxwell can. That is very true. And this you can have because it's gluten-free. Isn't that awesome? And that's what we're making today.
The cookies and the cookies.
When we cook and have a little taste of this.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get a taste of everything. So it's a party. It's a party. Everything.
Every single thing.
Sorry, we're on a tripod here, and I'm still learning how to use it.
I know. Listen, I totally get it. I've just transformed my kitchen into like Instagram Live now, so I'm gonna be leaning over a lot.
Yes, I've noticed. We're doing it too. But just before we get started, just real quick, or however long you want to make it, what put you on this path of creating?
Yeah. So I created Sweet Loren's because really out of a personal need. I grew up in New York City. I actually went to college in California. And right after I graduated at 22 years old, I got sick. I was diagnosed with cancer. It was very shocking. No one ever expects that, but definitely now when you're 22 and feel so invincible and young. And I had to go back home to New York and go through treatment. And thankfully, I was totally cured. But my doctor never talked about food. You know, it was all about the medicine. And like instinctively, I was like, food is the most important thing we put in our body. It's what gives us energy, you know? And so if I put in clean ingredients, I feel so much more energetic. I think so much more positively. And I need as much energy as possible to fight this illness that I had. So I started studying nutrition. I cut out anything, any chemicals, anything artificial, anything highly refined. And I started taking cooking classes because I was like, I just want to learn how to be the just best chef in my own home. Like, I just want to make delicious, healthy food for the rest of my life. And I felt like it was really easy to make a lot of meals that were healthy and delicious. Like there's so many salad recipes, proteins, grains, but dessert was the one category that I was like, everything out there is highly refined, highly processed. I never feel good after I eat it. What's the point?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to remake my favorite treat in the world, a warm chocolate chip cookie. Who doesn't love a warm cookie? And I just became a mad scientist in my mom's kitchen, just recreating, you know, cookie dough. And finally, I was like, this is delicious. You know, it didn't taste different than conventional cookie dough. And then I saw the way friends and family loved it. And I realized I wasn't the only one who wanted this. Like, every person I met was looking for healthier ways to satisfy their sweet tooth, as long as taste was there. Then I started to study the food industry. You know, I just got really disgusted with what's in most packaged food. And I just became determined to create a brand, you know, and that could stand for delicious taste and clean ingredients, and something that was very universal. So a whole family could enjoy it, no matter what food allergies or dietary restrictions, or just if they wanted to eat clean. So, so that's what Sweet Loren's is. We're the #1 natural cookie dough in the market now.
Wow.
And you can find our product in the refrigerated dough section of your local supermarket. We're in most supermarkets: Publix, Kroger, Ralph's, Whole Foods, or we ship online straight to your door, sweetlorens.com. So, you know, we're here to make food better. I just think food should be delicious and as clean as possible. And, you know, it's something that just is easy for moms and sisters and parents and dads. And, you know, it's just, food has to be easy. We're busy. So kids can even bake.
So cool.
Yeah, so that's our story.
We made the cookies yesterday, and again, I mean, it's just so easy. You just take them out of the package, you put them on the what's it called, the baking sheet, yeah. And I can't speak. And they come out perfect and so delicious. And of course, you can get more creative, like we're doing today, but you can also just keep it that easy.
Totally. Like, this is meant,
you're done.
This is literally, like, I'm just going to show you guys. It's literally meant, you just cut off, you know, the top part. And then what's inside are, you know, like little dough portions. So it's very portion controlled too. Like, you could just eat 1 or 2 at a time. You can even bake this in a toaster oven, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Like a little standing toaster oven.
It's so funny because I grew up and the best smell in the world coming home to was fresh baked cookies. And then once I became gluten-free, you know, and I was also the queen of like the take and bake cookie dough. And so once I became gluten-free, I was like, I don't have a simple way to do that anymore, right? Especially if I'm surprising like my family or just like when someone's coming home. And so now it's so easy to be able to.
So easy. I mean, literally, you could. All of our products you can eat raw. So if you're just craving cookie dough, it's safe to eat it raw. You could just take one out, eat it, or throw it in your toaster oven or regular oven in 10, 11 minutes. Like, dessert is done. You know, you don't have any dishes to clean up, and just to make your lives easier. That's the goal. Easier and happier and safer.
All I can do is thank you. And let's get started.
Let's get started. Okay, guys. So so today we're going to make cookie dough ice cream, which means you can get any flavor ice cream that you love. I mean, I'm going to use like a vanilla with like vanilla beans in it, but you could, if you like chocolate ice cream, peanut butter ice cream, do whatever you want. So we just need ice cream, whatever flavor of Sweet Loren's you want. Chocolate chunk is, you know, kind of the ideal, but if you also like, you know, oatmeal cranberry or like a fudgy brownie, we have a bunch of other flavors you could use. And then we also are just going to have some chocolate chips or like a cup of chocolate or a chocolate bar. and then toppings for your ice cream. And that's literally it. So let's get everything ready. Wash hands and then just get your ice cream out. And we're going to start making our...
You forgot.
I forgot. We are ready. Maya, you washed your hands? Yep. I washed my hands. And we have everything ready to go. We took everything out. So you told me that one good idea is before you begin, of course, is to bring the ice cream and the cookie dough out of the freezer about 15 minutes before you get started, so that it's softer and easier to work with.
Yeah, absolutely. Like with ice cream too, like you want to let it thaw, and also the Sweet Lorens, you want to let it thaw a little bit so it's like soft to touch, so it's not so hard, because we're going to break up these portions. And then with the ice cream, you know, you're going to like take it out of the the carton, and then we're going to put mix-ins in it, and then we'll freeze it for like 15 minutes so that it becomes kind of hard and all, emulsified together again. So yeah, great point. Take everything out for like 15 minutes to thaw it. And then what I do is I just grab like, I don't know, like a glass Tupperware or whatever container you have. To be honest, this is just where we're going to mix the pint of ice cream and the cookie dough pieces in, and then you could put this back in your original pint of ice cream, and then just refreeze it in that, or just keep it in this.
Right.
Just so it's easy to mix together. Perfect. So let's get out our ice cream. I'm just going to empty my vanilla. Again, you could use any type of ice cream that you love. I'm doing a vegan ice cream.
Same here.
What's your favorite ice cream brand?
Vanilla.
Oh, Maya loves vanilla.
I love vanilla too.
So we have a vanilla here. We have So Delicious.
Oh, so do I. We're
Oh,
twins.
look at
You
that.
also have the stevia sweetened blend.
See, we're vibing. We're on the same
We're totally
wavelength.
vibing.
Totally
We're
vibing.
match made in heaven. Oh,
Oh boy, we're starting.
Are you guys live?
we are live. We're doing family bake. My husband didn't even know.
Families are welcome. Husbands are welcome. We love dads.
Here are the boys.
Oh, hi, boys.
You know what we're making?
Hi.
Are they making us food? Are we getting ice cream?
We are making, Maya, do you want to tell them what we're making?
Cookie dough ice cream.
And is it gluten-free?
Well, we
And is
love
it
cookie
vegan?
dough, don't we?
So what we're gonna do is you can take a little bit of that ice cream,
This
and
one?
then we're gonna, you can start with that, and then put it in the bowl, and you can just keep going for a little while.
When he started.
You can do a few of those. Sarah can also help you grab a few bigger ones. Right?
So
So we can
cute.
start with a layer of ice
Yeah,
cream.
just so we can get enough of the mix-ins throughout the whole ice cream. So so there are two things we're going to add to this ice cream. We're going to add more chocolate chips, and then we're also going to add obviously our cookie dough to make it cookie dough ice cream. So I'm just going to open our package so people can see how it looks. 12 little portions come in it, and then
Now can I like it?
and then you can just start honestly taking how many portions you want out of this one, disc. So if you like big chunks of cookie dough, you can keep them big. If you want them smaller and bite size, and they don't have to be perfect, like irregular kind of round shapes.
Right.
Perfect.
Okay.
So just have fun with it. It's like Play-Doh.
We are professionally here. Yeah, that's exactly what it said. So that's gonna go in here. You know what you can do, sweetie?
So,
I'm gonna put you back in the tripod, or Sarah can show you. You can break
we're
it
going to
apart.
break it apart and just roll it into balls, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Different
whatever
sizes.
size you want, Maya. You want small, if you want big.
In your ice cream.
I mean, this is so great for the kiddos to do.
That's the thing, especially during this
That's a perfect
time of everyone being home. It's a really fun project. Like why I love baking and why baking is up like more than ever right now. I think baking is more popular now than it was in the 50s. It's like people, it's a fun creative project. It brings a lot of joy, to people's homes, which is important right now.
Yeah.
And who doesn't, it's also like a great stress reliever. So like, it's because it makes you feel good. It's very relaxing, and it's just, we all need a little bit of that, especially right now. So
Especially
baking,
we need all of the goodness.
all the goodness.
And how cool to be able to taste something that you create.
Yes.
Exactly.
Sarah is used because she's such a great baker.
Yeah.
You know, and there's very
fearless experimenter.
You
is what
are,
I am. I'm
but-
not a great baker.
I'm the same way though. Like you have fun in the kitchen, you know?
Yeah. But what happens is that, you know, she does stuff for other people and then she can't taste it because she is allergic to all the things that she's baking or cooking. So it's really sweet when you can bake something that you can also
Mama.
Eat.
That you
Yeah,
can eat.
absolutely. Yeah.
Do you want to taste
You wanna
the
taste the ice cream?
Sure. Take a little bite here.
You can, yep, it's safe. Is that good, Maya?
Wait, you want to taste the cookie
You
dough
want to
too?
taste the cookie dough? You want to mix it with the ice cream right away? And just
Now we
taste the
want to
mix?
this.
Oh, Max, would you want to taste the cookie dough?
Maxwell, you want to
Here.
taste this?
What do you think, Maya? You tell us.
Okay.
Was it good? Oh, her entire hand in her mouth. I'm sure that.
Here's Maxwell.
Oh, those kids are adorable.
Oh,
Bye.
Welcome. They came, they saw, they conquered.
wow. Okay, so we're making these little balls, and here we
So
have.
make those little balls. Yeah, and I think, honestly, for a pint of ice cream, I really think you probably only need around 3 portions of the dough that, you know, like these, I make 12 little cookie dough bites from 1 portion.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can make as many as you want. So, and then if you want to bake some cookies, you can preheat your oven to 325, throw in some cookies in the oven. So by the time you make ice cream, you can also serve it with some warm cookies.
Fresh,
too.
warm cookies.
Yes,
Like,
which is what we're
or
gonna do.
make
when
ice
we're
cream
ready. Let's finish this first.
Or you can make ice cream sandwiches. Absolutely. My only suggestion when we make ice cream sandwiches is just make sure the cookies cool first.
That makes sense.
Because if they're warm, then like you make the ice cream sandwich and like everything just like melts apart. So
Doesn't sound terrible, to be honest.
no, you can honestly, cookie dough is dough. You can make anything with it. You could push it into a pie crust and make a pie crust. You could make it a crumble on top of fruit.
Pie crust with it?
Whoa.
No.
That sounds fun.
Yes.
Pie crust is the
You
best.
could make a cookie cake.
Uh-huh.
Totally. You can make a cookie or like a warm cookie skillet if you have like a cast iron skillet.
Oh,
I mean, it's amazing to see what a lot of our fans have been doing just because a lot of people have been home and celebrating like birthdays or anniversaries or engagements or things where you normally would be out celebrating it or buying a big cake from some bakery. But you can make so many things with our cookie dough, especially to celebrate things right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. Should we be
So how many, okay, do you guys feel like you have enough cookie dough pieces?
yeah.
we can do one more.
You want to do one more?
No, there
Should we
is
do
no
something
rush.
with the chocolate?
Yes,
We got
so
some
I can show
chocolate
you.
chips right here.
So with chocolate, okay, perfect. So if you like big chocolate chips in your ice cream, just use chocolate chips and add it to the ice cream now. If you want to cut them up into smaller pieces, you could just, you know, with a knife, cut up the chocolate chips. Or if you're using like a bar of chocolate, just chop it. I'm going to show you guys how to make something a little bit more advanced. It just takes one more step. But in case you want chocolate, there's some people that love chocolate that just melts in your mouth. Because sometimes when you have like a chip, you could bite into it and it's just kind of, it's like a big bite in the middle of like a smooth ice cream. So if you want melt in the mouth, made at home chocolate chunks, I'm gonna show you how to make it. It's super easy. Okay, you're just gonna take your favorite chocolate, whatever it is. I like a dark chocolate. And you're gonna either microwave it in 20-second increments, or I don't have a microwave, so I'm just gonna put it on the stove top and watch it until it melts. You don't wanna burn it, so just until it melts.
If you do it on the stove, do you need a double boiler or no?
So you don't need a double boiler. Double boilers are great. As long as you have like a thick, like a medium to heavy saucepan, basically you use a double boiler because it's like so sensitive. It won't burn anything. So as long as you, just the rule with chocolate on the stove is never walk away from it because it'll be done in like 2 seconds. And if you forget about it, it'll burn. So you don't need a double boiler, either a medium to heavy pan or a double boiler.
Hey, hold on a second. You pour it for that.
Okay, I'm just gonna melt this for a second and then show you guys.
Help her pull.
I eat more chicken now. That is like everything.
I mean,
Okay.
So she's melting the chocolate, Maya.
Yeah.
So she's taking her chocolate chips and she's melting it on the stove, and then she's gonna pour it into the ice cream mixture and mix it all together.
let me see if there are some questions here. So guys,
Yeah.
I turned off the comments just so that it didn't cover your face. It's a little
That's so
distracting.
nice of you.
But you can leave, if you guys have questions, you can leave questions in the question box that I'm actually checking right now.
Yeah, I would love, if there are any questions, I'd love to help answer them. So literally, this chocolate was on the stove for like 10 seconds, and it was so fast. And now it's all melted. And so what I'm going to do is just show you that once it's melted, just take a piece of like parchment paper or tin foil, something that easily you could peel it off of. And I'm just going to lay it on the parchment paper
Can you help me pull?
and smooth it out. So it becomes
What
like,
are you guys doing? Why?
so it becomes like an eighth of an inch, like thick, just like that. Then I'm gonna put it in the freezer for 15 minutes. And then when I take it out of the freezer in 15 minutes, it like looks like this. Like it's like,
Oh.
whoa.
Ooh, that's amazing.
So easy to do, guys. Anyone can do this. But the cool part is that when you cut it up now, you can make your own size chocolate chunks. So you can make them really small, or you can make some that are like really big. And that way they're like thin and they really melt in your mouth. So
Oh, that's amazing.
That's so smart.
That's really great.
so that's like a great little tip that just one more step and you guys can elevate it even more.
Make
But
it
so that's what I'm gonna do. But again, normal chocolate
you can
chips.
also be a lazy one and just
100%.
in there.
So I'm just gonna add these to our bowl with our cookie dough pieces.
Okay.
Maya,
we
do you
have
want
that.
to add the cookie dough pieces now to the,
Do you want to add the
ice
cookie
cream?
dough?
This is what we got here.
Perfect. That's cute,
And
gorgeous.
Maya's throwing in the cookie dough pieces.
Okay, so then we're gonna mix it all up just so it's like the chocolate and the cookie dough pieces are all evenly distributed in the ice cream. And then we're just gonna put the ice cream either back in our pint and refreeze it, or keep it in your glass Tupperware. It's really up to you, whatever works.
Okay, I think we'll keep it in this one.
Okay, perfect.
So somebody had a question, it was a really good question. What are the benefits of eating gluten-free or being gluten-free? Is that something that you can answer real quick?
Yeah, no, it's a great question. So the truth is, about like 1% of the population actually has, I mean, there's very few percentage of people actually have celiac, which is a true gluten intolerance, where it's actually incredibly scary or bad for you to eat gluten because your digestive system cannot process it. And gluten is what's in wheat, barley, and rye. So those are people that have celiac. Those are people that are extremely allergic. Then there is millions of other people that have found that staying away from gluten, they just feel better. Whether they stay away 100% of the time or they just try to stay away maybe 50% of the time, they feel like they have better digestion. They feel like they have more energy. So we get a lot of people that don't have celiac necessarily, but maybe they have Crohn's disease, or maybe they have inflammation, or maybe they have a kid with autism, or there are just so many kind of food allergies or sensitivities that people have found when they stay away from gluten, and they just feel better. So that's kind of the long and short of it. Personally, I'm not 100% gluten-free. I just try to eat real whole foods as much as possible. And if there's beautiful fresh bread, I'll eat some of it, but I never feel so good if I eat too much.
Yeah.
And my fiance is gluten-free. So we kind of just keep the house kind of gluten-free because it's just easy for both of us to eat the same food. And as long as, there's a lot of gluten-free food out there that doesn't taste good. So I do not recommend that. I just recommend eating, you know, delicious whole food ingredients, and then products like Sweet Loren's that don't taste gluten-free.
Exactly.
You know?
Super
So
similar.
I hope that
to
answers it.
household.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Maya's gluten free. Emily is not gluten free, but
No, but I
But
mean, I
vegan.
can also feel the difference, and it's just, you know, because Maya is gluten free, our household is, we just keep it gluten free. You know.
Well,
And
that's
the
exactly
way to do it.
exactly it.
Yeah.
When someone in the house has a nut allergy or is
Yep.
gluten free or dairy free, it's a spillover. Like the whole family,
Yeah.
either everyone goes that way, or that one person has to eat the weird food sometimes. You know, and I hate that. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to eat the weird food. So why not have food the whole
Yeah.
family can enjoy?
what's so great is there's so many amazing recipes and now, you know, options that are gluten free that it makes it super easy. So I've been gluten free for 16 years. Luckily, I'm not celiac, but I had insane migraines growing up, and they stopped immediately. But back then, we didn't have Sweet Loren's. We didn't have bread that actually tasted good. So I was just eating. I was the girl that ate vegetables, you know,
Right.
and eggs. And so now it's become so easy. But yeah, for me, it fully changed my skin. It changed my energy levels. It changed the way in which my body felt.
Totally.
I'm so great, and I'm so grateful that now it's readily available.
Well, and also baking, you know, our product really saves people money and time because baking sometimes is exhausting. It you know, requires certain ingredients, special ingredients in a grocery store, or once you get those ingredients, then you have to, you know, dirty 3 bowls. And, you know, honestly, at the end of the day, me included, I just don't want to clean up anything else.
Oh my gosh.
Like I'm
Baking
exhausted.
So messy.
Yeah. It
It's
just gets
messy
messy.
with cooking food.
Flour gets everywhere.
Everywhere. So with this, it's like we've already mixed everything for you. We've already sourced delicious ingredients. You don't have to buy chocolate chips. Like we have it all. And then, you know, so it's really just to save people time and money and a way they can treat themselves and feel good about it. Because I believe we all deserve treats, you know, healthy lifestyle.
Hell yeah, we do.
Hell yeah.
And I'll say the same thing about being vegan. I felt so different, and I've now been vegan for 6 months, or we call it vaguely vegan. So there are definitely times that I'll have something with an egg in it, or I'll have a piece of salmon, whatnot. But to also find a vegan treat like this, that's not that easy. It's easier to find the gluten-free stuff.
That's true.
And we're in LA, where if there's going to be a place where you could find the most delicious, accessible gluten-free or vegan food, it probably is here. And it's still not that easy to find. And so, you know, that's why I'm so committed to making our product accessible to every supermarket, so that, you know, wherever you live, it's like you can easily eat great food, and it's just accessible and easy to find. But as you were saying, like, it's about listening to your body. You know, there's no one diet that's great for everyone. If you stay away from, you know, most animal products and feel better, that's then that's what's perfect for you.
Yeah, exactly. For me, we're all unique and we're all different.
Yeah.
So here's this one. We're gonna put that one in the freezer.
Looks beautiful. Okay, so put saran wrap over it, or your Tupperware container, throw it in the freezer, and then magically 15 minutes later, you're gonna get, you know, your beautiful ice cream that's already. Whoa!
This is how amazing our freezer is.
Gorgeous!
It also changed the shape of the bowl.
Exactly.
Oh,
I mean,
look at that.
So now,
Yeah.
after 15 minutes of it just kind of freezing to make everything hard again, you're gonna get your bowl. That looks so beautiful. Emily, you did such a good job. Maya, you are crushing it. Whatever you're doing right now,
She's
you are
eating
crushing
all
it.
the cookies,
She's eating it.
and she's living her absolute best life.
Oh my God.
We have of this.
She makes me so happy. Okay, so then you get your ice cream scoop or a spoon, whatever works.
How do we do this? Do you mind holding? Okay, cool. Look
It
at
will
that.
No.
Okay, so should we just do? Oh, yeah, it's already.
Oh, look at that.
So we left this out for a little bit.
That
So yeah,
so good.
that's all good.
Yes.
Wait, why are we putting in the bowls?
So we can eat it out of the bowl.
Wait,
So you can tap it exactly how you want.
You can have ice cream in your bowl.
Yes, you can top it with a cookie. if you
Maya
want.
is currently eyeing the cookies that.
Yep.
we made
Yes.
last night. Oh.
So I
catch
baked
that?
I
Oh,
baked some Sweet Loren's. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Maya, you're my new best friend. We're gonna hang out one day.
She did this.
So you can top your bowl with a warm cookie. That is gonna be delicious. I also am just like a fan of fun toppings. So yeah, you can do exactly what Maya's doing. You can use the cookie as your spoon. Like take a little bite with the cookie.
Did you just do that?
I think you just did that, just on your own.
Do you want to try it?
She's a natural.
She's a
Maya,
natural.
Do you want to play with some of these things
Yeah.
and make it really?
Do you want
pretty?
to top?
No.
You just
Do you
want
want
to
some?
No, I don't want that.
You want a little bit?
I'm
have
gonna put
some,
I'm gonna put some
cacao.
sprinkles on
That
mine.
could be almost like a chocolate.
No.
Okay.
Maya, you just want a plain, just cookie dough ice cream?
What more could she possibly want?
I agree. She has good taste. It doesn't actually need anything else.
at
But
her
just to make it extra pretty, I'm gonna put some marshmallows.
Nice.
Marshmallows.
And I'm also, it's crazy, but I'm obsessed with graham crackers. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna crumble a little bit of graham crackers.
We have graham crackers. We do. We also found some walnuts.
Yum!
That we're
Walnuts
gonna
are
sprinkle in
delicious
there.
and healthy for you.
We should try this.
And we have a little bit of coconut,
Should we
shredded
drizzle?
coconut.
Should we
Oh, I
drizzle?
love that idea.
And we also have this incredible, what was it?
Are you familiar with beekeepers?
What up?
What is
Beekeepers
it?
honey. Beekeepers natural.
Oh, so I'm such
So-
a fan.
We just got this. It's the cacao superfood honey. So I've been like kind of dreaming about what
Honey
it tastes
is so delicious and has so many good.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, that looks really delicious and indulgent.
Look at that, Maya. I'm just gonna lick this one.
What
You
did
wanna
it
taste
taste
it?
like?
And then the Sweet Loren's cookie.
You don't like
Just
it?
goes right in there.
Look at that.
Look at this, friends.
Beautiful.
Wait, do you want whip?
No, oh, whip. We forgot the whip.
We got
Whipped
some.
cream. You guys are going all out.
Almond
Yes.
milk all out. Almond milk, coconut. No, what was it? Almond milk, whipped cream. I mean, what?
What?
For the chocolate chip on top.
Yes. The topping is very important. I just add some sprinkles.
Oh my goodness.
Maya, does that look yummy to you?
How is it,
Yeah.
Maya? This is
We need
super
some
yummy.
water. Absolutely.
Yes. Don't forget to hydrate.
Exactly. This is hard work. Don't forget to be
Maya.
hydrated.
Can we just talk about sugar real quick?
Yes.
Because I think that's a question that comes up a lot as well.
Absolutely. So what is your guys' feeling on sugar?
So we try to do as little sugar as possible.
Yep.
But we're definitely not 0% sugar. Like
Yep.
we allow ourselves to have it once in a while.
What?
But we also want to be very mindful of what kind of
Mhm.
sugar or, there are so
Yep.
many, I don't even know much about sugar. I just know that there's so many fake things out there.
Totally.
I'm really nervous.
Absolutely. So, I mean, listen, everyone has their own opinion. My opinion on sugar is I don't put sugar in I don't drink or put sugar in my food throughout the day. I really try to just eat fresh, whole ingredients. But dessert, I do when my body craves a sweet tooth, has a sweet tooth craving, I want to make sure I satisfy it, because otherwise, I'm not going to be satisfied. And I don't think that that's a healthy lifestyle. So I believe in really sweets that just satisfy your sweet tooth, and just kind of making sure it's very portion controlled, and it's really meant to be a treat, right? It's not your meal, it's not your breakfast, you're not putting a lot of sugar in your drinks, because that can add up and be not healthy for you. So I think it's all about balance. I think it's about listening to your body. I think it's about indulging and keeping really clean things around. So with Sweet Loren's, like when I recipe tested making my recipes in cookie dough, I tried every sugar out there. And really, I believe in using like pure non-GMO vegan cane sugar for baking in the recipes that we make, because I think it tastes the best and it creates the best structure of like a cookie.
Yeah.
And And I really think it's real food. It's really from cane, cane plant. Like it's real sugar. I don't believe in using anything artificial. I think it messes with your chemistry and your hormones and your appetite. And I love natural sugars like maple syrup or honey, but they're very pungent, like they're very flavorful.
They are.
And unless you want everything tasting like maple syrup,
Yeah.
It's hard to use it in everything. It's also expensive, so I think to me, I'm all about real ingredients, food that your body knows how to digest, and having sugar as being a treat in part of a well-balanced, lifestyle. And that way I think you can keep it in your life and make it a healthy habit. I just don't know any families, when you're really honest with them, that don't want to have some treats and sugar around.
Mhm.
Like it's fun. And I think part of a healthy lifestyle, you can have, an amount and feel good about it, so
We agree with that. And if it's part of a healthy lifestyle, then
an active, healthy, balanced lifestyle, I think it's fun. And I think it's like actually healthy to indulge and like give your body that, because then you actually don't crave it. Then you won't binge on it. It's like once your body has it, it's like, oh, I don't need too much of that. I got my craving. I'm good. And I think sugar is sugar to a lot of extent as well. Like there are, maybe your glycemic index can go a little bit, different depending on honey or sugar. But the truth is most sugar is sugar, and so, you just have to be careful the amount of fruit you have, unrefined sugar, cane sugar, all of it.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my thoughts.
That's a great answer. Thank you. And somebody also asked if Sweet Loren's is available outside of the US.
So we are in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
We're in Canada. If you go to our website, which is sweetlorens.com, there's a store locator, and you can just put in your zip code, and whatever supermarkets carry Sweet Loren's near you, it'll just pop up so you can see what flavors are near you, what supermarkets. We're in over 10,000 supermarkets in the US, and we're in Canada. So hopefully we're very close to wherever you guys are. And we also ship from our website. So we ship nationwide. And we're going to give anyone who wants 10% off our entire website with code AMMA, AMMA 10 through the end of the month. So if anyone just wants to order and have it shipped to your door, definitely use that, and we'll happily send it to you. And you can also send it as a gift to someone too, which is really nice during this time. We've had a lot of people.
Oh, that's brilliant.
There's like when you go to checkout on our website, you can write a message and send it as a gift. And anyway, to someone that you love, your sister, your family, grandparents, whoever you haven't seen, or maybe just someone you want to thank, during this crazy time when, we're really lucky that we have people keeping people healthy. So yeah, so anyone who has more questions about Sweet Loren's, we're always more than happy to answer. So you can always email hello@sweetlorens.com, and we'll get back to you with any questions about ingredients or baking. And follow us on social or sign up for our newsletter, and we'll be sending you guys a lot more recipes we're working on and new products too.
So amazing. And on Instagram, you are at Sweet Loren's.
Yep.
Super easy to find. And again, if you guys go to their website and use the code AMMA10, AMMA10, you will get 10% off your purchase. And Maya, she's going for it.
This is why I created Sweet Loren's, to make Maya happy. That's exactly it.
She is so happy.
So glad to see it.
So happy.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you,
and
for
thank
your
you
time.
so much for just being such a genuine, great community and place that you want to just serve moms and families, because that's our mission, to make lives better for everyone, but women do tend to be the ones who control most of the food, in the homes. Yeah. So if this can make your life easier, we are proud to do so.
It makes it easier and it makes it sweeter, and we're so grateful to you. Thank you for your time today. Maya, do you want to say bye-bye to Loren?
You want to say bye-bye?
Bye, Maya.
Too busy. She's ready to wash her hands now. Thank you, Loren, and thank you to all of you who joined us. We hope to do this again very, very soon. We're going to go and enjoy this.
Yes.
All of this.
Emily, you're a baker. You got this. You were like, I don't cook. You can do this.
I can do this. You made it easy enough for me, so it makes me look really good.
Sarah, it was so good to see you.
So good
We'll
to
hang
see
out
you.
one day.
Congratulations.
Bye, honey. Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye, everyone.